So,
I think.
I will give you an introduction on the background. You're rolling in the 1945 to 1950s time range
Ooh.
in a typical Midwest town.
Can we get like a vibe for which town?
That's very dangerous.
Yeah, you all know it very well.
So it's a lot of trains.
It's a lot of trains.
else.
Beef and barbecue, I think.
Beef and
A
barbecue
lot of
are a
beef,
thing.
barbecue, and trains.
All right,
There's
guys.
Everything that goes with
Here's
it.
the
Is there a
plan. We're
big river?
moonshiners.
There is a lot of gang activity going on.
All right, guys. We're moonshiners. It's been decided.
A lot of meth heads. Okay.
No, that's later on.
Yeah, that's no more 2000s.
Well, more like the 70s
No,
and
but
80s.
you were, yeah.
80s,
Right
90s, yeah.
now, it's all about cocaine and moonshine.
Mm-hmm.
Moonshine's
Fast
having
cars,
its new
bullets.
heyday.
Yup.
So,
Oh,
I am a homeless. I brew my own.
he's got that bathtub gin going.
so
Takes his own, does he shine his shoes?
probably. Don't give them ideas. They're gonna start doing some
And
crazy
just
shit.
shine on shoes.
Yeah, and then they'll light it on fire and start running down the roads and shit. Don't let them be chaos monkeys this early on in the game, goddammit.
I'm gonna be a rich politician and have people killed.
Vermeer. Alright, anyway. Thank you, love.
I'm making money in the boxing
So-
ring underground.
Oh,
So
shit.
illegal gang. So you've got
In the
illegal gang
Undercity.
fight. I'm a homeless
So,
bounty
and-
hunter.
There is a literal undercity where the monsters of old and beings of old who are no longer acceptable from the surface dwell. Now, we will start in with... Oh, who do I want to start with?
Who do you want?
So if you check my favorite enemy, it makes sense that I'd go to the underworld. Just as a thing, because my favorite enemies does make that a thing, from what you just said. Because I hunt were-rats and goblinoids specifically.
I feel like you'd be like in the in-between layers to where, yeah, they'd be going back and forth wherever they were scraps.
Yeah. Because those are
Whenever we
like the
get to my
lowest level.
character, I need to go to apothecary.
Well, we gotta get our intros done first.
He's got ye old
Fair.
herpes.
No, no. I pay for them good women.
I mean, for where you're at. Are any of them?
He's a
Fair
hippo
enough.
man. He has natural immunity.
Alright,
He only gets the woman of the house. None of the actual girls.
so... We will open scene on Artie Pendrak. Did I say that right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Let me get names updated. My bad.
You being a warlock paladin, so the fuck that works.
It actually
That'd
does
be-
really well, depending on what paladin it is. Or, yeah, what warlock and what
Mark of Sentinel.
Sounds like 40k bullshit.
It's one level of warlock, so I don't have. Oh, Ghost Rider. That's what we did.
Okay, so it opens up
Oh, you're
on
right.
you in a tavern. It's always a tavern, but you are in the Undercity. You're there to find a group of individuals to help you go out and bring a swift end to some shenanigans going up on the surface.
Disposable crewman, got it.
So, Oh, where are you? There we are. Gribble.
Yeah.
You are stumbling around out on the street, just blasted off your own
Landon
fucking
and
time. But you not feeling as comfortable in the upper city as it would be, have found yourself to be more at home in the Underdark, which you discovered shortly after your shenanigans went on. Because that's where you were dumped.
okay. Yeah, I did throw some stuff on the backstory thing for you to play with. If you didn't look at that
Let me.
in a description for characteristics, I threw some shit in there for you to play with.
Yeah. I'm not seeing any of it right now.
Try refreshing it.
Yeah.
I saw that those were some options for like background shit, so I just threw in a couple that sounded about right. I guess it doesn't really matter if anyone else knows this, but I'm trying to pay off an old debt I owe to a generous benefactor, and an innocent person is in prison for a crime that I committed. I'm okay with that.
Regular hobo shit.
Fantastic.
So yeah, yeah. I make my Illinois and were rats in the Undercity.
So, you're
that
going to
buys
go
me-
ahead and go right into this tavern that you see sitting there, and you could use yourself a drink that you haven't procured yourself.
Oh, okay. In that case, I'd like to stealth into the tavern. Try to be as like low key about it as possible.
All right, go ahead and give me a check.
Oh, let's see. That's gonna be 19.
I'm gonna
Damn.
say that is
I have a
successfully
plus
stealth.
11 to a stealth. Gribble can sneak.
That's so yeah. Now you're just assassinating, hood up. You're blended into the crowd. Ain't nobody seeing you.
I'm just like stumbling in. I like made sure the door didn't squeak, and I'm just like bumping into people like sorry.
You have 100% blended in.
All right. Who the fuck all is in this tavern? Can I make like a perception check to see what the fuck is in here?
Yes.
All right.
There we go.
That's just a flat roll. That's a 9.
So with your guess, there's anywhere from 15 to 30 people in this tavern. Um, there's a barkeep. It's very, you know, I wouldn't say super dressy, but very
Is this
business
an above
casual.
ground tavern or a below ground
A
tavern?
below ground tavern.
Am I here for a mark?
Do what?
Am I here for a mark?
Money.
You're here to
Am I here to get drunk or am I here for a mark?
maybe a little bit of both.
Okay. 9, I must not tell me that anyone has a bounty on their head.
Give me a history check right now.
Yep. I'm bad at those two. 12.
Okay.
I don't really care who I'm turning the bounty into. I will say that if my background didn't give that away. I will work for money. So you can decide who that generous benefactor is and if that's who's giving me and things like that.
I know my spelling's wrong on that.
You're good. Okay. From what I saw, like looking around, I'm assuming I did not see them.
No, not at this point.
Okay. I'm just gonna like hang back in a corner and chill. I got my I want to have cigarettes, like a bunch of like cigarettes. I'm just gonna smoke. I'm just chilling in a
Okay.
corner and smoking.
All right.
Okay.
So hanging off in the corner and smoking.
I'm looking for the speakeasy area if that is a thing. I'm just keeping an eye out.
All right.
I'm gonna be in the corner closest to the door, so like far away from the bar, but like where I can keep an eye on the people coming in and the people in the room.
Okay.
Just to give you an idea of where I'm placed.
So, foxglove, turnkey. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. After what would be a half a day for
You might cut out.
This ain't stopping your game.
yes, it is.
While the game is stopped, I'm gonna go snag it.
All right. All right. So after half a day's hard work for everyone else, you go in to see what you can find in the tavern. Whether it be commissions to make shit or
I think I would be looking for a source to find some very durable metal.
all right. Go ahead and give me a perception check to see what you see.
That's a nat one.
Oof.
Nothing.
You're not seeing anyone of interest.
Could it possibly be because I'm still outside the bar at the door, like just staring at the door?
Forgot
Probably.
to walk in.
I was about to say it might help to walk in and actually
Hey.
interact.
You
Because
wanna,
I just set my intentions.
That's right. Sorry, I'm kind of baked.
You're
So-
good. Totally not just using the scene to my advantage.
You too?
So as I walk in, for anyone who may already be inside, you would just see this 1-inch tall fairy in a blue tunic, brown pants and boots, and
Hold on
like
1 second. Tyler, open your eyes and stand up. You're falling asleep.
Roll back and forth.
he's looking at his phone.
Oh, it looks like he's nodding off.
With the passive perception of 10, would I notice him walking in?
Oh, I wouldn't be walking. I'd be like floating in.
Because you're not very tall, are you? You're
I'm 1 inch.
He's a 1-inch.
there. Yeah.
I would literally
Well,
just be
I don't know,
slipping
I have to
in.
make a perception check.
He might
Yeah,
notice
give
the
me a
door.
Give me a perception check on that. You as well, Ty.
That is a 16. I know he wasn't being stealthy, so that's why I was just.
Yeah,
wondering.
no.
So 16. I'll give it to you. You see something.
See something glittin'. But if you got a good look, you'd notice that they'd have like a pewter blue hair and very butterfly-esque with purple, pink, and like cyan wings. Just float in and look around and try and find either contacts I've had known or someone that might be able to help me find what I'm looking for.
Give me a perception check to see what you find.
That would be an 18, much better.
All right. So
I
you
am
definitely, you definitely see Artie sitting over at a table, kind of scanning the room, like he's looking for someone or something. You notice a bunch of people just sitting down and having small conversations, very, just out of the way, kind of business casual, relaxing
Mm-hmm.
kind of atmosphere.
I guess I'll go up to the barkeep and put... We're in the underkeep, so... I'll put 5 copper on the counter and be like, heard anything good recently? You know you always can trust your local locksmith. Just a little turnkey.
Can I make an attempt to listen in on this bullshit?
Give me a... What would that be?
I think that's usually labeled under perception, if I'm not mistaken. Eavesdrop,
Yeah.
it does say right here.
Good job.
Lets you spot, hear, or otherwise detect the presence of something. Measures your general awareness of your surroundings and the keenness of senses. You might try to hear a conversation through a closed door, eavesdrop an open window, or hear monsters moving stealthily in the forest.
So as long as there's no magical effect restraining him from hearing us, he should be able to at least try and roll for it.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a roll for it.
No, that's a 6.
You'll hear like bits and pieces of it, but not much more.
Not in a
I
busy
heard
tavern.
turnkey.
Yup. Maybe
No.
tourniquet?
No. You heard Turnaby.
No, turducky.
You heard Turnaby
Twinkie.
and
Twinkie.
Winky.
He's ordering a
Ooh,
Twinkie.
no, you heard turducky, a new type of creature, baby.
You did get your
He's,
drink right.
he's ordering the local Underdark favorite, the turducky. It's like
Yup.
a turducken, but it's like a duckling inside of a duck. Inside of a turkey, it's a turducky. It's a duck inside of a turkey.
I'm
Underdark
loving this.
favorite.
And also alternate is 4 guinea fowls and a turkey inside of a deer carcass.
He's ordering a turducky, is what I think.
Yes.
We have discovered what the Underdark's favorite meal is.
Well, I can tell you this. That dude over there, he's looking for some people for a job. That's about all I know. He's been eyeing everyone who's walked in. And I point over to Artie.
Man, he looks sketchy. All right.
Well,
I'll
if you
walk
want
over.
work or something done.
I guess I float on over. I ain't walking around here. I get stepped on. Shit.
Can I make a second stealth check to try to sidle up to that table without being noticed?
Go ahead and give me a stealth check.
Because it might be lower than a 19, so they might notice me.
Question, DM, do I make sound whenever I fly or am I silent?
You're silent.
Ooh, why'd you give me that?
Like,
So
okay, so you're silent right up until you're coming by someone's ear or something like that, then you sound like a gnat.
Okay, so I said I might get
I have
lower
butterfly
than
wings.
Remember how I said I might get lower than a 19?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I rolled a 19 naturally. If you can hold on.
Mm,
Will it focus?
Well, we're kind of looking at your keyboard right now.
No,
I'm
that
sorry.
yeah,
looks
I
like
can see that 19.
Sorry, hold on.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah. Hold on, that's upside down. My
Yeah, I was about
camera.
to say
Okay,
that's a
hold on, there we
16.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
validated.
So, but that's a plus 11, so that means my stealth is a 30.
Yep.
Yeah, then they don't
I
see
don't
you
exi-
from up
I'm
at all.
actually in the previous game. I'm on the ship, and no one knows. I have
So,
stealth so far that I've transcended godhood.
so as I float over to them, do they just disappear?
Oh no, that you're not me. You were
Oh.
floating over
No, not-
towards Billy Bob Jr.
Oh,
No,
okay.
he was
I'm
going
getting
over,
closer to the table, so
No,
I
I
he
was
was
going
going
over to
towards Artie. Billy
Artie.
Bob hasn't gotten in yet.
Yeah.
Artie, sorry.
Yeah,
Artie
Artie.
Pendrag. You're floating over towards Artie, and I was getting closer to that table to listen in. And I rolled a 30 to get closer to stealth while getting closer to that table.
Why do Artie and Gribble look like they're from Red Dead?
We are.
Mm.
We're moonshiners now, boy.
And then there's just my fairy ass.
Technically, you just can't tell that I'm weird.
Mm.
But also, no one's seen me yet, so fair.
True.
And I'm invisible, basically.
Essentially.
Literally, no one's seen you. And I don't know how that's possible, but no one has seen you.
There's just a weird stench in the air.
Yep.
You sit there and you
I
get
am
kind
good
of
at my
offended.
job. I am the exterminator.
You sit there and you get kind of offended.
Do we
'cause-
just all hear in the wind, I am the exterminator?
Go ahead and give me a perception.
That is
4.
14. 12 plus 2.
No.
Damn.
I am a ghost in the wind.
Already give me a perception check.
God damn it. 7 plus.
Oh, no, 14.
I'm at a solid 11.
Nope.
I'm gonna listen into their conversation.
Alright. So. Oh.
Foxglove floating up to Artie.
Okay, so. Foxglove. Artie, go ahead and give me a perception check to see if you notice him coming up to you. And remember, you gotta roll high because he is an inch tall.
And makes no noise while flying.
Because you see, I wanted to be like if a lunar moth flew into your ear while you were
There we
sleeping
go.
at night, you know? They're like flap, 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 flap.
Dirty 22.
Hey.
Okay, you definitely notice him.
May I help you?
Would you by chance be able to help me acquire some metal?
My good sir, what in my appearance makes you think I am an ironmonger?
What you
You look like you've been in a mine all day.
I actually look like a fairly rough cowboy hat, duster, nice,
But you've been in a mine
vest-
all day.
nice shirt and vest underneath it, although a little road worn.
If we're talking Noir in the middle of the city, that
And yeah, that's he's
That's
got the
minor.
right idea. Yeah.
You'd be a miner. Especially in the area we're talking about.
You don't notice my commentary because I'm invisible, but yeah.
I'm pretty sure I don't look like an ironmonger of any flavor, my good sir.
Well-
Now, I could have my facilitator look around for you if you would like.
How much is that gonna cost? Because my wife's alimony is cutting me kind of dried this month.
Noted. Divorce A. Okay.
Well, I
that's
have
it.
another innator that I almost have finished, and that should be able to get the bills in for the month. But you know.
I'll write down a note. And I need to check. I have a thing. I think I have a thing.
Oh, do you need an innator? I have an innator that'll put on your socks for you in the morning. Hands free.
Wow, that sounds fantastic.
It's called the Sockinator Nator. Because 2 socks. If you just had one, that's just 1 sock. You gotta have 2 innators. For both feet.
Damn it, I don't.
200 gold, and it's yours. Can I do a persuasion check?
Yes. Yes.
It's contested by insight usually for persuasion
Okay.
to like get the actual read on him.
That's a 15 plus my persuasion. That's only a 1. Damn, yeah, that tracks. So 16
higher than
total.
a 16.
Beat me a 16.
For insight?
Yeah.
So I rolled a 14, but my modifier is a 4.
So
It sounds like a good
18
idea, but
total.
no.
Mr. Foxglove, tell him about these innators.
Well, I also have an innator that can put on your shirt. There's a lot of automatic clothing ones because getting up in the morning is such a pain.
This sounds like TV infomercial.
But it's all big
I'm writing
innators that
note.
you can just put on your wall and then push a button and it's done. If you aim it correctly. You know, if it's not aimed right or it hits a mirror or crystal, it might be deflected or refracted or split off. But that's your own risk. Use
Sir,
carefully.
good sir. Would you like to sit at my table and have dinner? And then we can make arrangements to re-meet in the morning about this. I do believe I know someone who would be greatly interested in your innators.
Oh, wonderful. You're buying dinner. That
For tonight, sure. For a new acquaintance.
I'd like to apparate at the table, just sit down and be like, "Oh, cool, you're buying. Oh, you're buying dinner? All right, I'm sitting in."
As a reaction,
is this your friend?
Yep,
as,
I'm his friend.
as
Ah.
a reaction, I'm just going to snap, and all of a sudden I'm in a glowing bubble for no fucking reason.
Sorry, he's a little. Hold on. Brain processing voice.
That's it. Yeah. I just
Sorry,
popped.
he's a little bit jumpy sometimes.
Oh, it's okay.
I've known him since way back.
I mean, if he's paying for dinner, how can I say no?
Why would I not be here if he was not paying for dinner?
Bar waiter. Ales and meal for these gentlemen, please.
So as you
I'd
sit
like
there,
a turducky.
as you sit there, and the bartender just sits there and he kind of shakes his head and
Can I just get
What?
the meat on the bone?
all right, I got you. I'll be right back.
Hometown specialty. You take some meat, you put it on a bone, and then you put it on a fire. Delicious. Best.
So
Gotta try the turducky. It's the greatest thing ever made.
as he's walking off, you guys see a light.
Oh,
Come
hold
on.
This is Can I go like 1 second actually give a description of Gribble since I finally apparated in front of 2 people?
Yes.
Yeah, what are we looking at?
All right, you
got-
see a man with a very prominent widow's peak. He's got long, stringy blonde hair hanging down to around his shoulders. Not clean shaven. It definitely looks like he's let his beard go for like a couple weeks. So like, it's filling in, but it's like not a beard, you know.
Mm-hmm.
He shaves it, but like it's because he shaves it because it grows in patchy. There's like he's got like this patchiness of like scruff, so it's just like a little bit of scruff here, a little bit of scruff there. The mustache doesn't quite connect to the beard part. Like this middle bit's like balding. He's an older guy. I think I want to say 43-ish. Yeah, just pretty rough. He's wearing like this longer brown coat, and underneath it he's got like a white t-shirt. He's got a trucker hat on, and just some jeans. Just very dirty looking, just apparated at the table next to this clean looking cowboy saying, "Yep, we've known each other for way back, and he's buying me dinner."
So it would seem. I don't recall you, but I'm looking for talent. And
All right.
that
So,
was some talent I just saw.
Billy Bob, you ready to be introduced?
Oh no.
Oh, yeah. So, as you three are sitting there, you see a light come on behind you. As you turn around, you see a boxing ring. I'm going to need a perception check from. Hold on 1 second. From Ribble. I'm going to need a perception check.
Am I paid to win or lose on this boxing ring?
That's a nat 20 if it comes to me.
Okay. Perfect. Yeah, just to you.
Okay.
So, all right.
I have no modifier, so it's just a flat 20.
Perfect. Even better. So, as the scene opens up, excuse me, into the boxing ring, you notice what is it? A GIF, right?
Yeah. He's a GIF. It's the hippo man.
Hippo person.
So you see a GIF standing there in a boxing ring, facing off with a half elf. Gribble, you would immediately recognize this individual. This is what you're there for.
The GIF is? Or the
No.
person the GIF is fighting?
The person the GIF's fighting.
Okay.
So as you're all sitting there, you hear an announcer come over, and he says, "Ladies and gentlemen, for your entertainment tonight, we bring you a match to the death.
Ah, yes, I'm paid to win.
In this corner, Billy Bob Jr. In the other corner, Griff Natak."
I drop 3 silver pieces on the table and say, "I got 3 on the big guy."
I do not partake in gambling.
Oh, you're no
10
fun.
on the big guy.
Ah, there it is. You got me there for a second. I'll match it.
I would like to do a perception check for the bookie for the fights, if I can locate him.
All right.
Because some place in here has to have a bookie other than.
How far away from the ring are we?
Not super far. Probably 30 feet, 40 feet.
15. 15 on that perception
If
check.
we're at 30 feet, I want to move to within 20 feet of the ring.
Okay. Do you want to do that stealthily or?
Yes.
Okay.
I want to
Give me a
float like 30 feet above the ring.
That's going to be 28 for stealth.
You make a successful stealth check.
And then I would like to use... So this is a Swarm Keeper mage hand, so I'm using my bugs. But whenever they go to start fighting each other, I want to try to trip up the elf.
Okay. Give me a roll.
The roll's in that one.
Oh
no.
no.
It does nothing.
Can I
At
do
best.
a thing when I notice he's disappeared?
I don't know, do you?
Gribble just constantly is just in and out of fucking existence.
He is, and I'm like, oh, well, he's gone. Well, I guess I'm the bookie, and I collect the coins into a specific separate pouch and like stash them.
So you're just gonna go around and gain
Oh no,
coins?
just for the bets that we just placed on the table
okay.
against each other, or
20 gold bet so far,
yeah.
which is all 10 of my gold.
All right. So, Billy
I'm still
Bob.
looking for the official bookie for the building.
What was your perception check? Because you were doing a perception check for that.
I was 15.
Yeah. Couldn't
Did I
find him. No.
Okay.
After I've collected the coin, can I just float above the ring and cast
found
detect
Fox
magic?
Glove.
Yeah, you see me just float away from the table after collecting the money.
Right.
I don't want to bet with these two chuckleheads. I wanted to use the house book.
Very valid. I don't want to be a bookie. This other chuckle nut just keeps disappearing from reality, so I gotta make sure the money's safe.
Alright. So, as the match begins, go ahead and give me an initiative.
Billy.
Since I'm trying to fuck with the elf, should I give an initiative as well?
Yes.
He is a
If you're
part of...
going to continuously fuck with him.
Yeah. That is 21.
Would you give Billy Bob?
16.
Alright. So, first one to strike would be Gribble.
Alright. I want to take my pocket sand. And I want to just go and like blow it into the ring real quick, like very much so aiming at what's his face, which is the elf dude, which is a dex save. It's 14.
Live by the pocket sand, die by the pocket sand.
If it works, this will
Okay,
be
he
fun.
definitely makes that deck save, unfortunately.
No damage. There is just sand.
He is
Okay.
just used to there being shit thrown at him.
That is my action. And then I'm gonna re-stealth because I did a thing, so now I'm gonna re-stealth if I can. I'm gonna try to hide. That is only a 14 for stealth.
God damn it. Now I gotta pull up a character real quick to be a ringside guard.
Because there would be security.
Yes, there would be.
Okay, I do have one quick question. This will impact the stealth roll depending on how the answer is. So, proficiency, the way it's worded as rules as written, is you only get to add your proficiency bonus to it. The way that you guys are proficiency is you have advantage on the roll. Which way should I roll that? Because I only rolled one dice. Because I have proficiency and expertise in stealth. So I was just wondering if that's like more of a home rule or like what it is that we're doing.
Dalton,
Proficient-
how would you rule on that?
The way that I normally do expertise is, since they are above proficiencies, is you roll 3 times and take the highest.
Okay. Dalton normally runs
Six, which
pretty
would
fair, so
be 6 would be 27, and
Because
then
like,
the highest is 17, which would be 28.
yeah, if you have
disappear again.
expertise, that's something that you've studied for years. Like, you should be good at it, even when you're bad.
Now,
That's
that
why I
would
wanted to
be
clarify, because rules is written is different from how we run our games quite often, so I just wanted to clarify, because I did roll 1 dice just to be safe.
Yeah. And yeah, it is ultimately up to Connor.
Yeah.
He is
and a
DM.
ringside guard wouldn't catch you with any of those rolls you made. They wouldn't catch you. So
Okay. I just wanted to make sure I'm being fair with it.
okay,
Because all these rolls I've only rolled 1 dice for.
then let's see, it would be Billy Bob's turn.
Fuck them up. I'm trying to help you.
What are you gonna do?
It's not me this time, bitches.
Fuck them up.
That was fully faded.
He was out.
It was. He was.
Yep.
Mandy's like, you're a bunch of idiots.
Yeah, she is.
I just do dumb stuff sometimes, so I need to clarify.
Nat 20.
Fuck them up!
What are you hitting him with?
Well, what's restrictions on what I can hit him with?
So it's unhand. It's bare
Bare
fist,
bare
fist.
knuckle,
Okay.
bare knuckle
Yeah.
ring to
knuckle
the death.
brawl. So do you have anything that you can use?
You got any Coolio powers you got in your...
No, I'm just gonna go for a
repertoire?
straight punch to the neck.
Punch to the
Okay.
neck with a nat 20.
Crush-
if you're not a
crush
monk,
his
it's a
trachea.
D4. It's a D4
Crit.
plus your fire, usually
Oh,
for
so
unarmed.
that's 23 plus a D4.
Or sorry.
Wait,
Crush his trachea.
Oh shit. Okay.
So it's usually a D4, and then
Well,
it'll be plus your strength modifier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think elven bones are known for being very strong.
No, they're not.
They're known to being kind of
So-
birdy.
But
And
it'd
you're
be
hitting it with
whatever
a
you
big old hippo fist.
Yeah.
it'd be whatever you roll on your D4.
7
It'd be
foot, 400 pounds,
It's
former
still...
gladiator.
Roll your damage. It's still... You only get so much damage for hitting him with a fist.
3.
And then...
so
Yep.
that would be 6
What's your-
plus your strength modifier.
Which is another 6.
So
Okay.
12.
So that'd be 12.
12 damage.
And then do you have anything that increases your unarmed as a gift? Because usually bigger body races do have something that helps them with unarmed.
Think he
For
does.
features.
I'm about to open another window.
You
Yeah,
can
that's what I'm
action
doing.
surge and hit him again.
You can
That is,
double...
he actually has another hit anyway.
And an extra attack. So yeah, he can attack 2 more times.
If he action surges, he can attack 3 more times because he has 1 more attack naturally, and action surge would give him another 2 attacks.
But we were talking damage.
Yeah, give me 1 second. I'm pulling him up as well.
Fighting style, great weapon
It just
fighting.
says hippo build. You have advantage on strength-based abilities and firearms mastery. So he did great arm mastery and firearm. So nothing
Yeah.
for unhanded.
Oh wait, it says his damage for unarmed is 4, just on his straight character sheet. So that'd be 8 plus his strength modifier, which 8, 9, 10, 11. So that's 11 damage with 1 punch so far.
So yeah, and you can punch him at least 2 more times.
And
Yeah.
You can, you get to attack him one more time as part of this action, and then if you wanted to, you can action surge and attack him 2 more times.
Yeah.
You can pull some monk shit as a fighter, Austie.
Fighters are broken.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go for action surge.
Well,
So, go to hit again.
Do your hit again, because this is before action surge, because this
Yeah.
is just a regular, you get 2 attacks at your level
Yeah.
right now.
And
At
then when you
normal, you
action
get-
surge, it rejuvenates that.
You
Oh,
get to
that-
right. Yeah, you get to 1-2 him every time you attack.
So my first one was 20. This one
Uh-huh.
was a 3.
So that one's probably, it's 3 plus your unarmed, which was a plus what?
So the 3 is just gonna be a slap to the face.
4, I think.
Okay, so yeah, 4, 5, 6. So that's only a 7, so that's most likely not going to.
No, he just
did.
power bombed, and his follow-up's just going to whiff a little short.
And so
'cause-
now you can action surge and hit him 2 more times if you want to.
An action surge with an 8 plus 6.
No,
Yep. It is plus 6. I have Billy Bob Jr. up right now. It is a plus 6.
So that's a 14.
So, yeah. Does 14 hit?
Yes.
Okay.
And another nat 20 for 26.
Fuck yeah. So the 14 would be 4, 5, 6, 7. Would be 7 damage, and then that'd be 8. Probably another 11 damage. So,
So that's another 11 damage.
so that's 30 damage total.
30 damage total. Okay. So with the third hit, the tiny little half elf's fucking head snaps back and fucking crumples to the ground.
Gribble just wants
And-
to grab him and start dragging him out of the fucking tavern.
No, Gribble's too slow. I already grabbed the elf by the throat to make sure he's dead.
I'm a
Because
very
there's a
fast
fight to the
man.
death.
And he is invisible.
That's
I'm
true.
a fast,
that
invisible
does-
man.
I wanna stealth and a
acrobatics
acrobatics
Would be
for that.
because he's not even in the ring.
He's
Yeah.
right next to
Ring.
it, though.
And I do have up, which is my little insects. I have a 28 for the stealth, and then you said what was the other one?
Acrobatics.
Acrobatics.
Acrobatics. Okay.
To get it out.
That is 21.
Yeah.
Is it 16 plus 5?
Can I suggest what happens?
Yes.
So, Billy Bob, you just sit there and yeah, you're going down to grab his neck to finish him off, and you just see Gribble blink in, look up at you with like deer in headlights, and then yeet and just backflip or like
I
back
can
dives.
stick to the ceiling and just skitter out.
I look at the ref and I'm like, I better get my money.
I was about to say that counts, right?
Well, that's a first.
I think that counts as dead.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
Still a knockout.
the
you
road
still-
just
there was no way he wasn't dead.
the roaches took the body, so I think he's dead.
Yeah. The winner by default. So Ty,
I'm floating
Or-
above the ring, so when you jump to the ceiling, do you like whiff by me and I'm just like, what the fuck?
Yep. You just see me go whoop, like up, and then just stick to the ceiling, go skitter out, and this dude's just floating behind me, held by his fucking ankle.
So what happened to your
You gotta yell
bed?
at a kid
Since-
for a
I was
second.
about to say, as you skitter out, you just hear me, so I guess I win the bet?
Both
Cool.
of us won the bet.
You both
Whatever.
won.
I'm about to get paid. I got my bounty.
So did anyone ever find the bookie for the bar?
Nope.
The
That's
person looking for
unfortunate.
it walked away, so I think they lost interest.
I think they have.
So I
have
just
more
made 20
higher
gold?
priorities.
Yep. You made 20 gold.
Yeah.
Gribble, you would know that you'd be able to turn the bounty into the barkeep.
Oh, okay. So instead, I just sort of toss him behind. Instead of like crawling out, I crawl to the behind of the bar and I tie him up back there. I have rope in my inventory.
Is he still alive?
He's like knocked out, or if you
Oh,
snap his
no.
Oh,
neck,
no, he's dead.
Oh, no,
He's dead
he's
as
dead.
shit. Yeah.
Like you go for a
Okay.
pulse and you're just like, yeah, no, he dead. He's cold.
Okay, then yeah, he's just back there. I'm like, I want my money. I want my money. I got him. I
The
held him.
barkeep sits there and looks at you and goes, "Nice try. It was mutual combat. Those two had agreed to it before."
But the bounty said dead or alive. I just had to turn him in, and I'm the one who has the body.
And
What
turning
happens
him
if I
in.
go up to the bar while he's arguing and get a drink, and I see this happening?
I mean, at worst, split.
I'm in
Because
the
you
back
did the
of the
filling
bar.
blow.
I just
I
look
did,
at the
I
barkeeper
did say
just
that
like,
I went to the back of the bar.
Well, I'll tell you what. You go out and you talk to Billy Bob about that, and you see what he says. I'm not, he won that money fair and square by,
No,
obviously.
that's his winning money. That's not the bounty money. That's a different pot altogether. He was having a fight. I am turning into bounty. I only had 10 gold to start with. This is going to be my starting cash.
I look at
He's
him
not
like,
wrong, and you never specified that it was from the same
I guess
person.
I can't rip someone off on this one, can I?
Mm-mm.
I mean, you could.
I've done jobs for you before. I know your ways. You cannot fool me.
All right,
You-
then.
He was in the ring.
Here's the
Clear
bounty
his
money.
bounty or die.
How much do I get for this twinkie little elf?
250.
That is my starting gold. Fuck yeah, I got money. All right, I'm buying a beer.
Go and sit back down with your compatriots, and I'll bring it to you.
Will do.
Damn, you have more money than me.
I
I'm an
go to the
inventor.
barkeep to collect my winnings, and I'm like, okay, where's the body?
I'm pretty sure you said 200 gold for an inator. You might need to find someone a little
So-
bit more susceptible to your mind magic, sir.
So
What
here's the
mind
deal
magic?
with
I'm
that.
just trying to sell my innators. There's the voice.
Here's your money, Billy Bob, and I hand you 150 gold.
Hmm.
That
What
was the
happened?
price you two agreed upon, and that was your winnings from the bookie.
Mm-hmm. Now what happened to the body? Because I know he was dead when he hit the match.
Isn't he right there
Okay.
behind the counter?
So there was this like weird little dude thing. Who came in. I have no idea. This motherfucker's been blinking in and out of existence all night
yeah,
around here.
yeah. I saw him blink in and steal the corpse, so that's why I'm asking you, since you have the
Hey,
bounty
came
on
back
him.
here, turned it in for a bounty that was on it, I guess, and
And that's fair. That's fair. That's your
So-
problem. But I kind of have some business with the corpse since I killed it.
oh, it's right over there. As he
Okay.
points to the side and kind of, it's dead. I mean, wait, what kind of weird business do you have with, I don't, this is already an illegal operate. I don't need to add any kind of funky charges on top of that.
That's fair. I just got to make sure he's dead, because that was the agreement of the fucking fight. And
Oh,
I
wasn't able
checked him.
to
He
confirm.
is well and truly dead. That pulse is not going. 0 BPM, as they would say.
I'd like to believe you, but I don't know you.
Can
I
make
go
a
over to the
persuasion
body.
check?
Have at it. If you want to stomp his head or some shit, just take him outside for that.
Mm-mm. Fair enough. No, I just grab the corpse by the throat to make sure it's not pulsing, and crush his throat a little bit more, and then drop it. I'm like, okay, that's all I had to do. Make sure I earn my money.
Damn. Give me a. Actually, I want to see a strength check on that one to see if you pick him up or if you just get down and kind of crush his throat.
I want to lean
Well-
over to Foxglove and Artie and go, don't worry, that guy deserved it.
Per my character, I wouldn't be obtuse enough to lift it up for the entire patronage to see me crushing a throat of a corpse and ruin the bartender's chances of more money making. So I'd be crouching down to grasp the throat to make sure there's no pulse, and then crush the spinal column to make sure.
There you go. All right.
If I have a bounty note, I'll show Artie and Foxglove what the guy was fucking guilty of and why they should not worry too much about what was done to him.
That's
I
for
mean,
them to
if
do.
we want to confirm his death,
was
I can always
involved in
send him in
trap-
the air and drop him a couple times.
Yeah.
He was involved in trafficking. You don't have to be worried about anything that happens to that piece of shit.
Can I cast... Like, he's unconscious, correct?
No, he's dead.
He's
Like,
dead.
That's fair.
Dead.
Do we need to preserve the body at all?
No.
No.
Nope.
Can
Already been
I
turned in.
cast enlarge reduce, obviously to reduce, to make it an easier target? Because I can reduce. Let me double check. But reduce is
Shrinkinator.
halved all
It's the
dimensions and weight.
Shrinkinator.
What?
So yeah,
Oh.
if I cast my Inator spell, can I bring out my Reducinator so that you can stomp him in one go and it's like a little fly? I mean his head, but like, yeah, because it's only reduce him like half the size.
That's cute, but I'm done. My job's done. I'm walking away.
Okay,
Gonna
you're
give
your
me a
loss.
beer. Thanks for the offer, though, little guy.
I'm like the annoying Navi, but I have little gadgets for everything.
Artie, does that seem like someone that you would want on part of your...
Or at least someone you don't want to annoy, because you're not sure what innata he has.
No,
I
sir.
have turned in a bounty. I am good for work. You said you were buying dinner, right?
I also have an incubator inator if you ever want to make an egg hatch very quickly.
Okay, y'all gonna make me do this to you. Okay, here we go.
I'm
I'm
good for
going
work.
to hit both. I'm gonna hit both Foxglove and Gribble with a sleep spell.
Yes.
Ooh, you're gonna have to roll pretty high for that.
Yeah, you're gonna have to roll higher for that.
Yeah, honey, that's
I'm-
gonna be...
I don't
You have
give
to
a
roll
shit.
above. Yeah, you have to roll above both of our hit points.
I don't give a shit. I'm hitting you both with a second level sleep spell.
I don't think that'll even. That won't
that
even give you a
doesn't-
chance to hit above our hit points.
That
still
requires
not
the
at all,
entity to
but
have less
try.
than 24 hit points.
I'm
Yeah,
still gonna
cumulative.
try.
Dude, you shouldn't even
So it
try at
doesn't
this
do
point.
anything.
We're trying to
All,
save
all
you.
they're gonna do is... all they're gonna do is
Gribble
kick your
by
ass.
himself has 58 hit points.
Something to shut
And I'd like
you
to let
both
you know,
up.
as a Fae, I can't be magically put to sleep.
That's
I'm trying to help you.
Don't do it.
That sounds like it lead to painful
That won't do
incidences.
nothing.
As your DM comes in, God says...
If you do,
I will
it will
do
be
that.
painful for
Trying to-
you.
I am trying to help you.
Both of you make a. See if you can make a 13 whiz save.
What is the
Oh,
spell?
Jesus,
Because
dude, you're gonna-
because that does affect it.
Hold person, so
13
you'll be
plus 1.
paralyzed. No more talking.
I
So
can't.
13 wisdom, you said?
Yeah.
Oh, so he's just trying to go for like a magical duct tape.
I just want to shut you up.
Doesn't do anything to me. I rolled a 14.
That's a 13, so I succeed.
Okay, so both of y'all keep running at the mouth. That's
Oh, I'm aware that you tried to cast a spell on me, is the
Mhm.
thing. And
Yeah,
I
Yeah,
don't know
they're-
you.
they're both
don't
I
know.
would
Go
like
ahead.
to just turn into a very sharp and shiny looking thorn and drop into the hand of Gribble and use my telepathy feat to just Send a little message of, you know what to do.
I'm gonna, as a bonus action, cast Hunter's Mark, and I'm gonna shank him twice with this thorn.
Oh no.
Each
Reaction
time.
shield.
That is fine. So, assuming the thorn is like a dagger, correct?
It's like a very sharp, yeah, like thorn, like hawthorn thorn, but
Okay.
about an inch in
Um,
diameter.
So 23 for the first roll.
And
Is
what
that
does
above your
shield
armor
do?
class?
Okay, sure, this is what you want to do.
I'm
The
not
attack
doing
does.
anything. I am completely not doing anything. I just changed and put a thought in someone's head.
Instigator.
23 and 20
Yeah.
As they are.
and 22 is the second attack.
The first one hits, but not the second.
Okay, if it's a dagger, that's a D4. Or what is the damage of
It would just be a
box
D.
glove?
It would just be a D4, because I'm not adding anything extra. I'm just a shank, essentially.
Okay.
Ooh.
So that's 3,
Ooh.
4, 5, 6.
What was that?
That's 8 points of
I got a
damage.
cupcakes.
Nice.
Y'all
That
being
looked pretty good.
assholes.
That
He's
is
getting
8
pity
points
food.
of damage.
Okay.
Do not cast any of that mumbo jumbo. Time it'll be much more.
Before I
Well, then
change
shut
back.
the fuck up when I'm trying to talk to someone.
Do
Correction.
I see all this
Hold on.
bullshit going on?
Yes, you
Then
do.
if you two gentlemen would kindly shutteth the fucketh up when I'm trying to talk to this gentleman
I'd like to
and
intercept
stop
the
with your
shivving
sales pitches.
with my big meat mitten.
I think the cleaving or the shivving has already happened.
Fair.
Your hand can get there after it happens, but yeah.
Before
already
I
know me
change
and
back,
Purple ain't
yeah,
gonna
I
get
want
along.
to telepathically. Could you clean off the thorn real quick? I don't want to change back and have this all over my face or arm or whatever.
I just wipe them off on my sleeve, just set them on the table.
Actually, I look over at the barkeep. Do you want me to throw them out for you?
Well, it seems kind of resolved now, so.
Yeah, fair enough. I was gonna ask for a fee for throwing them out, seeing as
I
one of
know,
them
that's
can
why I'm glad it's
change.
resolved now.
I was about to say, as he says that, I full like magical girl twirl and sparkle change back into just me. Completely anticlimactic transformation, but over the top.
Do they have a bounty on them yet?
No, they don't.
I work for the bounty guys.
I don't break the
does-
law. I'm an inventor.
That doesn't make sense.
He cast some mumbo jumbo on me. I responded in kind.
And I
I didn't
didn't
see
do
shit.
anything. I was trying to protect myself as fairies do. We turn into nature. I didn't decide to shank him with myself. That's weird.
You're both gonna end up as bounties. As I continue drinking the drink the bartender gave me.
If I do, no one will ever find me.
Literally.
Gotta stop for a drink eventually.
As long as I have smokes, I will be okay.
Think you can
Watch
just
out
blip
for the
in and
nose.
grab them and blip out.
I will steal my cigarettes. The man cannot control me.
I mean, if we're where we think we are, you just gotta go to the outer areas of the city, and there's plenty of places to get cigarettes.
All my cigarettes smell of patchouli, by the way.
Ugh. How pungent.
Jazz cigarettes is there now.
Now, my good pugilistic sir, I need assistance in completing an assignment from my employer. Would you be interested in a fee in assisting me in this endeavor? Now that we've
What?
calmed down my two excitable, whatever they are.
What the hell does pugilistic mean?
It means he's a pug.
We both got the brain of
I'm
a
pretty
pug.
sure he's like one of them African things, like a hippo. What's
I should
Africa in
make
this
an
world?
nature of a hippo.
Still Africa.
All right, African
Hippinator.
thing. Be like a hippo man.
I'll think about it.
Pretty sure I get extra defense for thick skin, right?
Yes, you do. You have a higher AC. Well, out with it. What does pugilistic mean?
We just saw him be a pugilist. You've
I
got
didn't
it
see
right.
him be a pug.
No, but he did win the fisticuffs match, even though you...
Are you wearing cuffs?
Mute him?
I'm gonna take that as a no. What cuffs are you seeing, sir?
I've been given a
I'm
5-minute
just
warning.
fucking with you. Continue going. I know what a pugilist is.
So we're gonna put him in the front lines for
Oh
distraction.
no, I stay in the back.
He seems to be rather sneaky. I imagine he will be in the front scouting the way if we're concerned of issues.
We need a good distraction.
I am invisible. You will not know if I'm behind you, in front of you, probably behind you.
Sir, I could smell you coming. Even
I
when
guarantee
you're invisible.
I can make myself unnoticeable. I blend in with the community.
You smell of one thing, the community smells of entirely another thing. Neither are very inviting.
I have been on a job. I have not had time to get back to my box.
It would appear so. Can we move on with the negotiations? You were talking about some payments.
And dinner. You said you were buying us dinner.
Would
Oh,
you
you ate that
be
already.
interested in a more of a retaining fee? A standard amount with bonuses to be negotiated upon above and beyond actions.
What's
For
the
doing what?
Pigeon. Did you actually say what I'm trying to do with the crew?
I'm so proud that we've been going for an hour with literally no goal, where the DM thought that one of the players was trying to get us to the goal.
Hey, I had a goal and I accomplished
My only fucking goal was to get everyone introduced in this one.
All I remember
You've
being
achieved
told
this.
is Artie is trying to put together a crew. I don't remember hearing the part where the crew is to do this thing.
We're moonshiners. Go with it. Back into character.
Well, my good sir, I run in circles that are in need of libations of a certain
Alright, hold on. I actually don't know what the fuck
strength.
libations means.
So if you would
Oh, you mean a
be interested
coordinator?
in helping me facilitate
Yes.
getting these fluids to my
I'm not that kind of worker, sir.
distributors.
He deals in transport and delivery. You don't need to worry about what of.
But I've got
Is the vehicle provided? Because my wife has my car.
Well, if you, good sir, are so good at these innata things, your services may come in key with making it harder for the authorities to slow down our delivery routes. So I can get a cart, but if you would be interested in the challenge of improving it and making it harder to find
You are thinking
the
about this
cargo.
way too hard. You give it to a couple key individuals. You have them do foot traffic. You run them through the streets. They know the correct ways they can go through the alleys. Anybody trying to pursue in any sort of vehicle will be stumped. You just have to have the correct map of the location. Lucky for you, sir, I know this place like the back of my hand. When did that freckle get there? Anyways, I will make sure that we can get everything delivered if you just hand it to me and you don't even need these other guys.
I look down at him like,
Unfortunately, our final destination is not in this city, my good sir.
What city is it? Is it Liechtenstein? That's where I was born. My
I
parents
will,
missed the birth.
we will update you on that once we actually secure the cargo, get it on the vehicle, and out of the city here.
But,
But
like,
I will tell you,
how
we're
can we get
heading
it out
east.
if we're supposed to go south and we go north and we're out? We have to go back in to go out. We gotta know where we're going.
I did. I just informed you, my kind sir. If you had resisted the need.
I believe he said east.
Yes, thank you.
He likes to use a lot of filler words. I'm gonna cut through that bullshit real quick.
Thank you. His flowery words are
I still don't
a
know
lot.
what the fuck a libation is, but I'm pretty sure I do not provide that service. I'm pretty sure that's a street corner lady.
Oh, I think I know libation.
Actually,
She
no,
goes
street
to the
corner
same
ladies are
laundromat
no
as
good
me.
with libations. Don't trust any
Yeah,
that say
she
they
does
are.
go to the laundromat. That is one of her places. Anyways, you said east, right?
Yes, for the most important initial right now, we're trying to go east.
All right, we have a couple ground rules. Please do not discuss your kinks with libations with us. Number one, we do not need to know about these things. Number two, here's the address of my cardboard box. You can find me there. If you cannot find me, right on the box.
I peek over at the address. No
Is it
key.
an actual address or is it just like box
Says
behind
it literally
Joey's
just
store?
says the alley behind this bar.
I sneak over to the barkeep. I need to torch your back alley for a second.
Don't you fucking dare.
Fine, I gotta
It
take
took
a
me 3
piss.
weeks to secure that box. It belonged to an ice chest.
I go out the back.
As he hands out his, like, cardboard cutouts of cards, I actually hand out the little teeny tiny fairy business cards. That's just Lockwood Evil Incorporated.
I go out the back door and I proceed to relieve myself upon any box I see.
That just adds to the natural.
Does he own it now?
I will blend in better.
The DM cut our narrative at business cards.